Thank you, Katie. That was a wonderful, heartfelt look at Madame Ragnall. And now for Mademoiselle Reed, an older woman who was close friends with Edna. Mademoiselle?
What is there to say about Mrs. Pontellier? I could say she was a mother woman and a devoted wife, but that would be a lie. Edna was not a woman of honesty, but more of a woman of interest. She cared for no one but herself. Her desire for attention caused her to have affairs with younger men she cared nothing about. Perhaps she really did care about her paintings, if she cared about anything. But then again, you never knew what to expect from Edna. She was easily moved by music. Oftentimes, she would weep at the end of one of my songs. If she thought she could hide her carelessness, she was crazy. Edna was a child trapped in a woman's body. The woman was a disaster waiting to happen. Maybe the way she went out was right. She was killing herself her whole life. She just needed to go a little farther. Edna Pontellier was a strange woman who left us in the strangest of ways.
Thank you, Mr. Worthy. That was wonderful. And now, Alcide Orban, the man who has caused this wreckage. Edna Pontellier was a wonderful woman, such a beautiful figure. So free-spirited and finally realizing what she wanted to do and who she was. It was during this time that I came into Edna's life, but sadly it was cut short. For the last short while of her life, I spent most of my days with her. And as much a surprise as it may be to some of you, some luck-filled nights. I spent these nights with her, releasing her from her constraints like a bird from a cage. Even the kitchen house little bit. I filled the gap that Robert Lebrun opened, but failed to be man enough to fill. Edna, you spent these nights making me sweat like a stallion. For all the ups and downs and rough parts of our rough, strong relationship, I always had a deep love for you. Edna, my love, I never left you without giving you a sweet, long good night. That's it! Dear God, I'm sorry. Thank you, Kevin. And now, Robert Lebrun, a man who truly loves Edna. What is there to say about Edna? Said anything to everybody. And then on today, only for years, came by on time. Edna's always been around for me when I needed her most. We were quite close for neighborhood. Like a couple of actually left each other. We would always remain together, always there to comfort each other, always free to shoulder the cry of love, or arms to hold. Only, of course, our hand in her hand. I can only imagine, now that she has part of us, how we could have lived side by side, she, a most beautiful woman, whom I've admired from afar so long, has caused me, in my actions, to reason that. My trip to Mexico was not for myself, but for her. Leo, I'm sorry. I've loved your wife. I've loved her. Look down upon me if you will. Oh, I will. A true man will always be honest around the woman we love. That is a condition. Montpellier, I'm sorry it could never be. Destiny doesn't knock us together. We never travel on the Mont together. No myself, not you. But it is time I say goodbye. I will never forget you, Edna. Curtis, the last woman I ever loved. I love you. Goodbye. Because I love you. Oh, thank you, sir. That was beautiful. Good PTA show, folks. Oh. And now, Edna's long-suffering husband, Leonce Pontillier. I believe him. Edna Pontillier was the woman that I loved. From the day we met, the day we wed, the day she was no more. I'd give her the world if she so desired. But I guess, I don't know what this means, the world just wasn't enough for her anymore. In the weeks before she took her life, Edna changed. She was no longer the woman I married and loved for years. All of a sudden, she was throwing her societal duties to receiving of guests, aside from here her painting and whatnot. She didn't seem to care what such scandal could do to the family name. We were got into an argument about the matter a while back, and I told her that in God's name, paint, so as the family goes to the devil. She's never been much of a mother woman to begin with. But of late, she just threw the children and I aside altogether. And of course, she's not seeing Robert look front and Alceo on every night and day, it seems. I didn't make a big deal out of it, because I figured she knew how much I cared for her, that I wouldn't need to doubt her. Even when she caused a near riot by moving out of our house to that pigeon house a few doors down. Even when conducting every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and I'll say, he's just going to go out there every day and night. Even when the whole offense had to drag my good name and business through the mud, even that, damn it, I loved her. I loved her in spite of it all. But I don't know if Edna could say the same thing about me now. And I doubt I ever will know. Edna, wherever you are, I've heard it's kind of advice. I really don't know at this point. I just have one question. Why did this happen? Did I not love you enough? Did you just not love me? Just